What's up, Reaction Gang? It's your boy Reaction Action, bringing you another video, guys. Today, we're gonna be reacting to why you should not look for aliens, the Dark Forest. Guys, I don't know, man. I've always kind of been afraid of aliens, guys. Just watching like some of the early alien movies. I think it's called the Sixth Sense, something Sense. I can't remember what it was. And also watching Chicken Little, just getting vaporized by everything. I just been nervous just about aliens in general. So we're about to see why we should not look for them. I'm not sure why you would want to look for them, but we're about to see why you should not look for them, guys. Let's get into it.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. The universe is incredibly big and seems full of potential for life, with billions of habitable planets. If an advanced civilization had the technology to travel between the stars at just 0.1% of the speed of light, it could colonize our galaxy in roughly 100 million years.
Oh, not long at all.
Which is not that long given the billions of years the Milky Way has existed.
There we go.
So, in principle, any spacefaring civilization should be able to spread rapidly over huge sectors of the galaxy. And yet, we see nothing.
Y'all believe in aliens,
Hear nothing.
guys?
The universe seems empty, devoid of others. This is the Fermi paradox, which we've discussed in more detail in other videos. Confronted with the seemingly empty universe, humanity faces a dilemma. We desperately want to know if we are alone in the Milky Way. We want to call out and reveal ourselves to anyone watching, but that could be the last thing we ever do. Because maybe the universe is not empty. Maybe it's full of civilizations, but they are hiding from each other. Maybe the civilizations that attracted attention in the past were wiped away by invisible arrows.
Really?
This is the Dark Forest solution to the Fermi paradox.
Oh my gosh. Freaking ad. Okay.
The way of life. The hunter awakes in his hiding place and carefully listens for suspicious noises from the thick undergrowth before he gets up. Another night has passed without incident. The forest is dark.
I got intense,
and full
bro.
of
Hold
smoke.
on.
He considers calling out to others to end his loneliness, but stops himself at the last moment. What if they are like him?
Bro, this dude.
All living things
What if they're
seek
like
to
him?
survive, secure resources,
What if they're not?
and multiply. Their greatest obstacle are other living things that share the same objective. Competition between species favored the survival of beings with advantageous traits. Our ancestors were inventive, competitive, expansionist, and greedy for resources, which led them to winning the competition
Right.
for our planet. Today, most other animals are so utterly at our mercy that we wipe out about a dozen species a day, just as an unintentional byproduct of how we like to run things. But humans are more than individuals. From us, cultures emerge that also compete with each other. Competitive and expansionary cultures spread faster and further.
It's like one of them
and
builder
merge with,
gap
subdue,
games.
or destroy others.
Like Clash of
If we
Clans or
look at our
something.
history, it becomes clear we are dangerous. Not just to others,
Yeah.
but also to ourselves.
Yeah.
Our human nature has driven us to take over every corner of our planet, and soon we will look to the stars, both to expand our domain and ensure access to ever more
Right.
resources. And then we might stumble upon others trying to do the same thing. It's likely that the competition of life also takes place on faraway planets, so it's logical to assume that an alien civilization that came to dominate their planet would be in some regards
similar to
to
us.
us. But if they're similar to us,
Maybe
they
dangerous.
too may be dangerous.
Yep.
The implication. As the hunter sneaks through the dark forest all alone, he knows that there
But he about
might
to
be
get
others
eaten.
like him. He can't know their intentions, if they are aggressive or not. The hunter knows he would kill to ensure his own
Okay.
survival, so he has to assume that
Okay.
they would too. And it might be that if he stumbles upon another hunter, the one that shoots first survives.
At least he has his
None of
guard
this
up.
means that conflict
And isn't
is
trying to.
unavoidable. So far, the progress of the modern
Just
world
go out
seems
there
to
and
have
do
made
it.
us more peaceful, not more violent. Maybe this is true for other civilizations too, that eventually progress means less conflict, not more. Different alien civilizations also should vary from the mild and peaceful to the malevolent and militaristic. The existential problem we're facing is that when we meet others between the stars, we have no way of telling who is peaceful or aggressive and what their true intentions are.
Yeah, that's true, man. You'd be like, hey, what's up?
They might not understand or trust our intentions, even if we tell them that we are peaceful. On top of that, if we did discover another civilization and they discovered us, the light years between us would mean years of communication delay. Both sides would be in a state of uncertainty, wondering if the wisest move is to just attack, because there's another serious issue: technological explosions and the first strike advantage. We don't know where the limits of technology are, but we do know how much technological progress matters in war. A few hundred or thousand years can turn conflict with uncertain results into a one-sided massacre. Caesar's legions would stand no chance against Napoleon's army with their...
It's making a good case why we shouldn't look for him, man.
Which would be eradicated by artillery from the First World War, which would not stand a chance against today's drones.
And what if they have like way more advanced technology than we do?
The level of different civilizations may vary massively, and even if not, between the time it takes us to detect another civilization and us saying hi, we might already be hopelessly behind on the tech tree.
There it is.
Which is bad enough, but the nature of interstellar conflict makes this worse. If your opponent is light years away, sending an invasion fleet takes so long that by the time it arrives, it might be hopelessly obsolete.
They could probably already have advanced by then.
Civilizations might be just about eliminating the other to remove an existential threat to yourself. Someone else who might be so scared of you that they attack the first chance they get. In this environment, the only way to guarantee a win is to strike with such force and speed that the target has no chance of survival or time to counterattack or escape to seek revenge later. The stakes
that's where it's
possible with no room.
That's where it's weird, because like, what if they're peaceful?
The majority of civilizations live on planets that leaves them pretty vulnerable. All you need to do is throw something massive at a planet to make it uninhabitable.
Bro.
So the ultimate interplanetary annihilation weapon is probably something like a relativistic kill vehicle, a missile shot at a planet at a significant fraction of the speed of light. For example, a missile the size of a person going 95% the speed of light has as much energy as all nuclear bombs.
What?
If you shot a few dozen at the civilization you wanted to wipe out, success would be fairly certain, even a
so that speed would...
This is not that absurd of an idea. A civilization only slightly above us on the Kardashev scale would have enough energy to send multiple strikes against every planet it suspects of harboring life. What makes these weapons so sinister is how much they favor a first strike, since they would be so fast that it might be impossible to protect yourself effectively against them once they're launched.
Another ad.
May not be lengthy affairs, but rapid winner-takes-all situations, where the first one to shoot wins.
Right.
This makes any civilization an existential threat to any other. And if every civilization is an existential threat to every other, there may be only two kinds of civilizations out there.
Right.
Quiet ones and dead ones.
Yep. Ones that you destroy, man.
What should we do?
That's bad.
It's unlikely that anybody has noticed humanity yet. The radio signals we've transmitted in the last 100 years traveled a relatively tiny distance and have long decayed into unreadable noise.
Unless you believe they're already here.
Stage, if we don't actively try to get noticed, and if nobody specifically looks at our pretty unremarkable solar system, we'll stay hidden. But one day we will venture into space in a serious way, and need to consider these kinds of questions again.
Right.
We don't know if there are others or if we are going through the forest alone. But we have no way of knowing for sure. For the time being, it seems the best we can do is to carefully listen. And even if we see others step into a clearing and make themselves known, we should not reply right away, but carefully watch them from the undergrowth. Perhaps we are also thinking about this all wrong by allowing our primitive brain that evolved in the context of the gruesome competition of life to conjure fears of predatory aliens all around us. Maybe the fact that we are looking at the universe like this is a sign that we are not grown up yet as a species. There could be a friendly, welcoming community of alien civilizations waiting to hear from us when we are ready. See, we need to watch the sky and learn more about our galaxy, our forest.
Right.
Because whatever the nature of our forest is, full of dangers or friends, or nobody at all, only careful observation can tell. So, let's do that. At last, the hunter reaches
Just observe.
and finds a comfortable position. Slowly, the sun melts the fog away. Lost in thought, he admires the vegetation until suddenly he is eye with another hunter, frozen in terror, just like himself.
Getting out
His
of
mind
Dodge.
is racing, considering all the different options. The hunter takes a deep breath and makes a decision. Maybe the only way out of the dark forest is to step into the clearing together. And with
And then
this
he's eating.
hopeful picture, we say goodbye to the year 12,021 of the human era. It was a wild year to say the least, still much more fun than 12,020. Kurzgesagt had its most successful month ever and published a book. We tried a lot of new techniques and really got into Blender and Cinema 4D, hiding more and more 3D in our videos. We have so many ideas for next year and big and ambitious plans that we can't wait to share with you. And all of this was and is possible because of your direct support. Thank you so much. Kurzgesagt only works because of you. So in tune with the end of the year, we've designed a few products that will help you to visualize your place in the universe. Our very shiny The Night Sky poster shows you the little piece of space we can see from Earth with our own eyes. Or travel further out with our
constellations.
Stellar Zoom collection that depicts our home in space from an increasing distance. Or dream with our space-themed notebooks, scenic posters, and pins. We design and produce every single product with great care.
Gotta get them space cells in, man.
Is the best way to support Kurzgesagt. We hope you have a wonderful end of the year, and that 12,022 is more fun and less exciting than the last 2 years. Thank you for watching.
Yes. All right, man. That was very enlightening. Hold on, guys. So it really makes a lot of sense why we may not need to look for them. And if we look for them, we need to know for 100% certainty, which I don't know if we can unless like we finally talk to them, that they will not blow us up pretty much, you know? And then they also brought in the point that if they find us and then we find them and we communicate, we don't know the intentions of the other one, man. So it would be really hard to figure out if we should even trust the other, if they're going to attack us, and they, as they said, may be afraid too that we might attack them. So it's kind of a game of, well, not a game, but it's kind of a decision of who is gonna shoot first.
Light them up.
So I don't know, but if it did somehow work out to where we were able to communicate and find a way to meet back and forth and become friends, they introduced us to their alien culture, we introduced them to our human culture, then who knows what would happen. They would probably introduce us to their technology, or probably teach us some things, we could probably teach them some things, depending on how, I guess, advanced they are in their knowledge and their technological society. So I don't know, guys. This is a very interesting video. I enjoyed it a lot. I wouldn't go looking for the aliens. If I hear a noise and I see a six-legged monster out there in the forest, I'm walking the other way. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends. Join this family, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
3, 2, 1.